Hello followers, Patrick Tomlinson here again for the fifth installment of my 2-minute rant series. I have a sneaking feeling we're going to go a little over the clock today, though. There's quite a bit to talk about. What we're going to be discussing this week is, of course, the confirmation hearings for Judge Brett Kavanaugh, who is replacing, or is trying to replace, the retired Justice Kennedy, who quit in a kind of surprising fashion at the end of the Supreme Court's term during the summer. Although I'm sure it has nothing to do with the fact his son ran the loan division of Deutsche Bank, which was being sued for hundreds of millions of euros by the European Union, who also loaned over $1 billion to Trump's businesses. I'm sure these are unrelated things. Anyway, as most of you know, Judge Kavanaugh's confirmation hearings started on Tuesday to some memorable fireworks, and they have continued much the same way since then for the last 2 days. But something that hasn't changed is that the Senate GOP is stonewalling the entire process by holding back more than 100,000 documents and emails from the public record that we would be able to use to Judge Kavanaugh's history, his thoughts, and the sorts of ways he might rule on things. Now, the 100,000 documents in question means that only 7% of his record has been made public. This flies in the face of tradition, as if you compare it to, say, Justices Sotomayor or Kagan, who had 100% and 99% of their records released, respectively. They are saying this is for national security reasons, but that doesn't seem to hold up to scrutiny all that well. This is basically what the Republicans are asking us to do, is swipe right on a Tinder profile we can only see the top 7% of, and if we do, we're going to be stuck with the guy for the rest of our lives, because remember, the Supreme Court is a lifetime appointment. Now, Senator Cory Booker, just a few hours ago here, supported by other Democrats in the Senate, released just 4 emails while he was being threatened with expulsion for doing so. And just these 4 emails gave us insights into Kavanaugh's thoughts on abortion, racial profiling, the surveillance state, and others. So now we only have 99,996 left to go. But overshadowed by this is something I'd like to talk about a little bit that happened late yesterday. This was a question by Senator Kamala Harris when she pointedly asked if Kavanaugh had ever spoken about Robert Mueller's investigation to anyone from Kasowitz, Benson, and Torres, the law firm of Donald Trump's personal lawyer, Mark Kasowitz. Few people at the time knew what to make of this question, which Kavanaugh clumsily evaded answering, but now I kind of have a working hypothesis. I believe that it's possible Harris caught wind of a conversation between Kavanaugh and Kasowitz, or an associate at the firm, where Trump's legal team was given assurances that Kavanaugh would use his swing vote of the Supreme Court to block any subpoena or indictment that Mueller may bring. Kavanaugh is noted for having a very expansive view of presidential power, one might say almost unlimited view of presidential power. So it only makes sense that this is the sort of thing that Trump's lawyers would be very interested in talking to him about. And I think that Senator Harris found out about this, and she is trying to get him on record as either saying that yes, this conversation happened, so that he may be forced to recuse himself if any case of this nature should make it to the Supreme Court, or to get him on record as denying the conversation ever happened, so as he would have perjured himself in front of the Senate. Anyway, if you'd like to do something about this, I certainly hope you do, you can call the Senate switchboard at 202-224-3121 and ask to be connected to your senator's office. Only call your 2 state senators. Don't bother calling other senators in other states. They don't care if you're not a constituent. Anyway, but tell them that you would like the hearings to be postponed until the records are released, or, I don't know, until Donald Trump isn't facing 3 different criminal investigations, because he shouldn't be nominating his own judges anyway. Either way, or just say you don't want Kavanaugh to be confirmed. Whatever. And I don't care if your senator is Democrat, Republican. They should all hear this. They should all hear this all the time from all of us. Anyway, if you like what I'm doing here, please hit the subscribe button down below you there, the little red one. And if you want a break from all of this nonsense for a little while, might I suggest my new book? It's called Gatecrashers. It is it's a sci-fi comedy where first contact almost leads to the apocalypse and hilarity ensues. Anyway, it's available now from Tor Books. You can get it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or your local independent bookstore. Anyway, thank you so much. And we're about 4:45 now, so I'm going to get out of here and leave you guys the rest of your day. Have a great one. Thanks for watching.